walipatana na Huden, akawashwa kuna ma-MC wa kale, so wakampeleka Decimal, akapatana na Punet, alafu Punet wakatupea hii track. Twende kazi. Rasha Mikale, nilianza nga mziki tuna na kitare, akajikalisha basi tuna dakitare, sinajua pasha na kuwaga dakitare, mtaani mini ordinare, si wageti kale, boss ni mnare, demana tudenti na shinaga kerere, mwanataka bango kando beti ni wadare, boss, hey, ushamare, niko mdogo tu kwenye gare, ha, si usare, nikisonga mbele wako pare, pare, si tuko kwa club tuna pare, rezo yani pare, mnarusha mizuka ni pare, sijapata mkare, maishani mwangu, sijamona mkare, maishani mwangu, jemedale kare, mistari generale generali tangu kare, kikundi serikali, yane serikali tangu kare, hajabishika legani kare zote kare, na katika ile hare kashikari mahari kare forward kare Francis hare, safari za maribare kare, biashara mbare kare, atuchoki na safari kare, za kumani kare, pekelea konda kitare kare na ni kare ke maishani mwangu, sijapata mkare, maishani mwangu, sijamona mkare, maishani mwangu. Madada kibao wote shwari, mwanamuka mbele yangu na nisare, mwanataka leta noma na kucheza ngware, kwa mkuja kunde kuna umbo kare, nyuma ndani huko pata bibi kare, maishani mwangu, sijapata mkare, maishani mwangu, sijamona mkare, maishani mwangu, sijapata mkare, maishani mwangu, sijamona mkare, maishani mwangu.
Made a promise that you never ever know. I think about you, but you never ever notice. We might be better, but you're probably okay.
I'm here again, falling in love again. I'm here again, falling in love again. Just singing and I could forever. Jumping and I kumbizana pole hatutasengenya na kutangana na forever hatutapiga lalugiza
Do this for you, but you'll never ever see it. I made a promise it would never ever show. I wrote this song, but you'll never ever hear it. We could be better, but you're probably okay.
I'm here again, falling in love again. I'm here again, falling in love again. Hatutasengenya na kutanganya na forever. Hatutapigana na kumbizana na pole. Hatutasengenya na kutanganya na forever. Hatutapiga lalugiza again.
Be my friend. Maybe in future lives and we can be together. We'll make a promise that we're gonna be okay.
I'm here again, falling in love again. I'm here again, falling in love again. Hatutasengenya na kutanganya na forever. Hatutapigana na kumbizana na pole. Hatutasengenya na kutanganya na forever. Hatutapiga lalugiza again. Hatutasengenya na kutanganya na forever. Hatutapigana na kumbizana na pole. Hatutasengenya na kutanganya na forever. Hatutapiga lalugiza again. I'm here again, falling in love again. I'm here again, falling in love again.
Good evening, my G's. So today, Frank, and we have a guest, the first female guest of the show. Yvonne. Yvonne is multifaceted. An influencer squeeze.
Gosh, I don't know if I can call myself.
She's into events. She's running a podcast. It's House of Sherehe. She loves Beyonce and all that. No.
And they begged me to be here.
Tulisema to play Beyonce and she had a problem. Yeah.
Anyway, we
So
accept
how are
Kenyan
you,
music.
man?
I'm good. What's up?
Yeah, Frank,
I
how
can't
has
believe
your
we
week
go up
been?
and down.
Kwa nini? Kwa nini?
So welcome, those places you're like, damn, okay.
Tuko hii nini yetu we are just winging it and trying. It's not like when we used to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
So we are actually like, so this see tulifanya the podcast our podcast inakuanga ni audio too. So hapa ndo we are trying out on the visual.
To get visuals.
Yeah, to get the visual side of it. But this is the show that we are given by Radio 254. Jana ndo kulikuwa madaraka.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were doing 24 hours of something. Like what was stream for 24 hours straight. So your podcast, ulianza lini?
Tulianza December
Last year.
December 2022.
Oh, yeah.
2022.
December or like September. Like late last year, yeah? It's called House of Sherehe with my co-host. His name is Eric. Shout out.
Yes.
And it's basically about sherehe. I
Sherehe.
don't know if you guys have another audience that I need to translate what House of
No.
Sherehe is. So it's about sherehe. So having worked in the industry basically all my career,
So tell them what the industry.
Industry,
basically,
media, entertainment. It was just paramount to have something like this because nobody out there answers your questions about being a vendor. I've wondered, hii event iko na vendors wengi,
Wengi,
then
how,
mtu hadi ameuza stock yake yote.
Ikaisha.
Like how did you know you were gonna come and make money? So those are some of the things that we talk about.
Also the
Actually, we
questions.
talk
Those are the
about
questions that you answer.
the podcast is about the science of event management. That's what we
Also, you are not like handling about ni story tu ati ni the main attractions.
No. So just the production. Huku nyuma, you don't know how the security was chosen, how to choose a venue. Some people don't know how to choose a venue. And you should choose okay, I'm not even going to say here. You should go and watch the pod.
Oh, yeah.
But some people don't know how to choose a venue, security, ticketing. You know, you need a ticketing partner, sponsorships. So just the science behind. By there, you should really big up event organizers. Like the processes before a final event, ni mingi. It's like you can actually just give up somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, because like see, you are just spending money without even kujua
and
kama
that's
kama.
why you need sponsors. So uwezi amka tu leo useme leo nafanya Oktoberfest. Utashangaa. Yeah, there's so many shareholders.
Na stories are like permits and all that stuff.
Permits, those are some things you need to know. Then even good days.
Oh, the good days to hold
days
your
to
nini.
hold an event. Usianze kucompete na sijui Sauti Sol. Nobody will come to your event. Just
So like you have to know, but
Yeah,
si
you
kuna
have to
time
know.
when like people have like multiple events in a whatever. Ama ni very niche. Mtu
you
anajua.
see, yeah. Also, that's another thing. Just know your niche, because, like, if it's like an F1
thing.
if it's an F1 thing, F1 people will go there no matter what else is
Or it's
happening
happening
out
somewhere
there.
else.
Kuna sijui football, kuna what. Your niche will always show up for you.
Oh, nice. So where can they like find you? Like
So House of Sherehe is on YouTube, Spotify, AfriPods, Google Podcasts, so all the platforms. So
Hivyo tu House
all
of
those ones,
Sherehe,
yeah,
yeah.
House of Sherehe pekee.
and socials.
Twitter, Instagram. We're trying to make a TikTok. Listen, Kianza, we didn't even think we'll need all these things. You have ever just wanted
like
to talk?
nini like
we just wanted to talk about events,
now
and
you
then
feel
it's
it.
like now people are asking for this shit.
So you na feel like it's another event.
like let's say
It's a baby.
yeah, like so what I'll ask that like what's the process like of like starting a podcast venye nyi mlianza, like from that to end to build up to where you're going to TikTok now.
Yeah, Sisi, I can't even. Sisi, we got a bit lucky, as you know,
Yeah.
being in the industry again. So we got the back of, or we got behind a well-known production house, Nation FM. Shout out.
So production was
Yeah, so
handled,
production. So and that's the bulk of the job.
yeah production to
So
everything.
finding
yeah.
a studio, producing, editing, nini.
Editing.
So we really got support from
Nation,
FM. They already have a setup studio.
Oh, yeah,
editors,
already,
nini.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, the idea, most of the idea, basically, my co-host, I can say it was his brainchild. It was just mostly his idea. Then, you know, when you approach people,
Yeah.
you always mnasaidiana, mna brainstorm nini. So now we came up with something solid. We just did a proposal. It was a bit difficult by the way, but the idea is great.
Like pitching to like
yeah, like
Nation,
pitching
ama.
to Nation.
Oh, unajua like most of us ni like independent. We are just winging it. Because for us,
We tried being independent by the way. It was expensive as hell.
yeah, so
it is,
because kuna hiyo like recording kwanza it costs money if you are going to if you want a good quality.
Yeah, if you want quality.
Unaenda you have to like spend a lot of money on that. Then kuna because most of us we are not like technically gifted your side editing.
Honestly, I don't know
packaging.
if you would pay me to edit. It's like, what?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
editing is so fucking hectic. Then kuna,
It's hectic.
I think the
Listening to
the
your
only
voice.
thing the only thing people see is the front end,
The final
the
product.
easiest thing to do.
Yeah, that's the easiest part. And that's why you guys should do it. You're doing the easy job. Just click on somebody's link.
And support.
Yeah,
Yeah. Generally, it's a lot of
has
work.
gone
Yeah.
into it.
But I think with time inakuwa easier because for instance here at our Radio 254 they have a nini studio,
studio,
a
yeah.
podcast studio you can do with 1,000 bob
Yeah.
per hour.
Is it?
Yeah, you just record then.
That's decent considering
package
a
it.
podcast.
A podcast,
Inafaa
yeah.
40 minutes.
Yeah, so una record mbili.
And the
Una record
editing?
two. Yeah, I think pia wana edit because like the sound that they give you is very crisp, is very nice. I went to amplify and all that.
That's
shit.
really nice because the studio us guys checked out was 12,000 a session.
Damn.
Imagine 12,000 a session. Your beginners tulifikiria hii idea at some random rooftop. Then you're like 12K per session. Yeah, it was crazy. So we just had to, but again, it's, I don't want to call it luck, but I've been in the industry basically.
Yeah.
So we're
We knew who
different
to- yeah.
how to talk to and to approach.
Yeah, so
So for like upcoming podcasters was give up yet because but I think now the access is better because the microphones are cheap.
yeah,
There is
kuna hawa
Kuna-
Radio
yeah,
254,
Radio 254,
you
Yeah,
can do a
this is
G.
like this.
uh,
And pia phone, just normal phone capabilities, I think.
na ile lapel ama
Yeah.
what is
Yeah,
it
lapel
called?
mic,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can just
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
but most of it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus, another thing that really matters is your content. Kuna watu hata YouTubers themselves, if you look at their previous content, it's like, oh my days, the ghetto. But then they had to start
think
somewhere.
consistency,
Yeah, then they
yeah,
became consistent. Now the money starts to come. the
So
brands
on partnership,
upgrade.
how do you like partnership as in you and your maybe your co-host? How do you find a person when you unaona mtanini msikuje kufight later? And I think let's say your podcast becomes successful, then mwanze vita. So how do you find us? Like how do you do that? Like how do you find us?
First, I hope we never fight. Please. I hope it doesn't happen. Wow, that's sort of a deep question because things happen, isn't it?
Yeah, things happen. Things happen. Yeah.
Although what happened with us now, we have contracts in place.
Oh,
And
nice,
thankfully,
nice.
contracts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you've changed your mind or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
the contract keeps you in place. Because even with employers, si mnakosa nanga, but then it's
But
like,
Yeah.
bruv, yeah, this is.
You have to
So
work.
basically now it's a job. Actually, it's moved from
Being a hobby.
we were
a
doing
hobby.
this for fun. Yeah, we were trying to educate people, and now it's for, and now it's work, and now everybody knows what is required of them. And I'd like to say me and my co-host have a good relationship. We work together, even minus the podcast. We work at the same office. And as much as things happen, I think as of now, at least, maybe to
Well,
cross
at
your
least-
bridge.
When you get there.
At least,
Yeah, now at least we have a working relationship.
at least when you, I think hiyo ya kuseparate you happen mostly, not in a bad way though. Female thing.
Yeah.
Now for you kuna
I'm saying
Oh,
it
but
in a bad way.
no, it happens.
Yeah.
Nika ile the whatever that happened, the
Yeah,
split. Inaitwaje your podcast?
Over 25 or something.
Or do you think it's because they were women?
Not really.
Not really, but
like
they
like
usually
what
that
like
side
like
of
that
things.
that Nini was very huge. It was a
Yeah,
very huge platform.
It was.
Yeah.
It could have like got a credibility with brands ilikuwa like what
They
would
built
prompt
something
yeah they had built
concrete.
something concrete and then they built it a time when ilikuwa very hard to
build
something
It's
of
true.
the
Si
sort
kama sahi.
sika saizi yeah sika saizi especially venye ati ukiwa you can take you can go viral on TikTok and take your audience to YouTube. Oh, walikuwa na wing it on YouTube and they were getting like really amazing numbers
Yeah.
constantly and even like
They've
they
given us some gems. Actually, we
Yeah.
loved over 25, no?
yeah so like what would prompt a break like that for like a very established brand like that
Yeah, and I'm assuming they also have they had some have or had contracts in place. I mean, ni life though. Some like
Some things
things
just
happen.
happen.
Yeah,
Siwezi explain,
things
man.
happen. Things happen. Sometimes mwelewani kibiashara, but you can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
friends.
yeah. By the way, yeah.
So I guess it's to cross the bridge or light the bridge
Oh.
yourself.
But yeah, ni do. Like mi hata tukakosana Frank.
Saa zingine by the do inakuwa, listen, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but saa zingine it's not even worth it. Like now you guys are fighting. You can't even do your job well, or he can't do your job well, or you can't even be in the same room together. It's like even if you do a job for a brand, it's so
Or like
half-assed, you'd rather
Hainini.
not do it. Yeah.
Oh, so like you're like
And
I
then
think
why
what
would
they,
you want to attach your name to
Some
something that's
sketchy
mediocre
stuff, yeah.
out there? Yeah, because it was for money. Yeah, so again, it's life.
Yeah, man. So our next jam is called More by Rumbi featuring Andia. So these two jams are related, More and Less. They are 1 minute each. So enjoy.
I really need to find another way to talk to you, baby. But you're never on your phone and it's driving me crazy. I wanna say I understand. I'm still right here, I'm still your man. That won't change, that we might just pan out into something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, hey, something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, hey, and we'll say that we knew we could, knew we could, knew we could. Hey, hey. Baby, I hate to say that. I think we're both afraid that one will leave our happily ever after leave. Whoa, whoa, yeah. You say no faith in God, I hope she prays. 'Cause she's heavenly, my angel's heaven free. And I call her up for tea. Say she only wants coffee. And then she smiles at me, sets my soul free. Then she smiles at me, makes it all clear. Then she smiles at me, and I know I am yours, you are mine.
So if you're lonely, you can hear me on my line all night. Even though you make my chest feel tight, I still pick up for you. Just don't disown me. If you find a boy who fits your life, nothing crazy, nothing worth your time, but isn't love all we do? Am I still waiting for you? 'Cause isn't love all we do? I know it hurts, but it's true. I know it hurts, but it's true. So let your flowers fall, find somebody to love. Been down this road before, I won't stick around just because. So let your flowers fall, find somebody to love. Been down this road before, I won't stick around just because. If you think you really know me, show me. Cause if you say I'm unlikely to believe, the little flickers of faith in us beyond the unforeseen, a bit of bickering, breaking us cement beneath our feet. We made these mirrors to break in case for urgency, knowing if we need to escape, it's not an emergency. Growing from a piece to a place that I could feel home, never letting go. Better that I phone every once in a while. Whenever you need to breathe, I see the grief in your smile. I taste the tears in my teeth. I think I needed to cry, but I was scared to compete. I would never put my fears at your feet, put my pain on your plate. Waiting on your message at 7:45, staring at the ceiling, trying to find a mistake. Hope I keep it pushing instead of living to wait. Doing my best not to break, feel like you're doing the same. Yeah, feel like you're doing the same. Oh, feel like you're doing the same. Doing the same. So let your flowers grow, find somebody to love. I've been down this road before, I won't stick around just because.
That's STL with Mouth from Nowhere. Check him out. He has a new album out. Yeah, so we are back with Yvonne and Frank. So even one of the things that we try to talk about ni like kuna how for men to like differentiate themselves or to stand out. One of the things ni hygiene for dudes, and for most people who are wanadhani ni like a basic thing. It's a basic thing for like kukaa tu hivi like kuoga na sabuni ya kipande. Not that kipande is bad. Yeah. Kupaka tu like wacha ni refresh like kuoga na like kuko na one wash cloth for everything, one towel for everything, one mafuta for everything, one soap, 3-in-1 soap, shampoo, dishwash.
Ya vyombo bado kwanza.
No inaosha like not the same soap inaosha floor. And yeah, so like what are some of the like bare minimums? Okay. Bare minimums for not the like bare minimum maybe items, practices and stuff like that for dudes.
So granted, I know you guys are straight, so I'll just say it with women. But
by the way, one of the things, what an interject. Well, so for one of the things zenye zinakwanga emphasize like ukisema you have a skincare routine or you shower like that. You people say you are gay or something. So yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to curse in this show.
Yeah, you can curse. You can curse. Yeah, you can curse.
Literally, being gay means, you know, taking the meat up your behind. That's what being gay is. All these other things that people say
it's not gay.
Except counting a guy counting down his birthday on Instagram. That's gay as fuck. But so granted, I know both of you are straight, so I can only speak on your experiences with women. But if you've been with a woman before and if you've taken her skincare routine, hata kama ni hiyo once maybe ulikuwa kwake or whatever, just tell me how you felt after.
So like
it's like you have a two-part. It's like you're born again. Unajiangalia hivi, you look good, sijui nini.
Zile kuoga na zile nini.
You know. Naona experience ndio hii.
Ati gari Frank.
Kuoga na sijui tu gloves fulani
Zinakuscrub.
vizuri uso.
Exfoliate. So you have a two-part
Skincare routine.
face pekee.
Take us
na
through.
sabuni.
Take us through. Sisi we are just, we don't know these things. Hatujui anything about
You've
two
reminded me
parts.
something kwanza about guys' skin and like how jealous I am of your skins.
Our skins.
Yo, ya kuoga na
Na towel
3 in
moja.
1.
Towel
What do you
moja
mean?
tu.
3 in 1 soap. Na towel ya miguu.
Kwanza.
No towel that has touched my feet will ever be anywhere
On
near
your
my
face.
feet. Never.
Imagine funny enough it would ruin like just that one wipe could mess you up, but
It
for
would.
a
It
guy who
would.
just like every day.
So what are like the bare minimum, like for a dude, like if you want to take a dude maybe mwenye like hana any elaborate thing
Yeah.
yenye tu naingianga
Okay.
tu shaka umetoka.
First, I don't think we should even genderize it. This is, let's say, even
Everybody,
let's say even standard, the standard. First, what I think is you should know your skin type. Like, so then there's oily, and then there's normal, and then there's dry. And that's something you can, if you've lived with yourself long enough, you know, like if your forehead gets really oily or gets really dry, and or normal. There's people like you look like you have normal.
So like what distinctions?
Yangu inakuanga hata kama sijajipaka mafuta it will.
Like what are
So
the
it's
distinctions?
oily.
You
Yeah,
me there is these things wakisema oily, wakisema whatever. Huwa tu niko tu. Like
You
nashanga me I
So
don't know.
what's your
whatever.
skin type?
I don't know. I don't have any idea. Ama
Does your skin
ama
get
niseme
really
kama
dry?
ama niseme ka iseproki.
Just handsome.
Answer.
Just handsome.
Aya. So dry sangapi, like oily sangapi hivyo, like how
Literally, me, I think like right now my face is shining. 'Cause I have really oily skin, and that's. Wait, let me check. Yeah, you see, like I have really oily skin.
so ukiwa na nini ni oily.
Yeah, like if it's really, really shiny, because he said his is also shiny. Or you can just walk into like a, I don't know about chemists, but you can walk into like Good Life. I know Good Life usually has like a skin
Skincare
specialist. Literally, yeah, akikuangalia tu atajua. And now that's where you start.
So
kuna
ushajua,
different products
ushajua
for these things.
you have oily, dry, or whatever,
normal
or
skin.
normal skin. So kuna
So that's where you start, your type. And this is not a tea from a professional. This is what I think. Saki audience was saying.
ini men, so
Hii ni men.
they don't know.
Hawajui?
Like
This is the
sahi washa
Sahi
sahi washa float. Sahi washa float. Ndo nilikuwa kuambia like very
The
basic.
basics. Okay, let's assume we're talking to men. So know your skin, know your skin type. Those are the three skin types: dry, oily, normal. So once you know that, it's very easy to move from there, because then there are usually products for
For
they're usually
everything.
products for these things. So then if your face is dry, utapata like a cleanser, like a soap ya kuosha that moisturizes your face. But for somebody who is oily, ukitumia hiyo, then you're just
Unaongeza
shining.
tu,
It's just not, it's counterproductive, right?
Yeah.
So basically those are the basics.
So kuna saa like what
Cleanser.
like let's say you are designing a hamper for men.
Okay.
So what are some of the basic things zenye zitakuwa hapo? Maybe face towel, the gloves zenye amesema, and
Okay, so something that nataka this person aanze ku right.
Tuanze.
For popularity, gloves. They seem to like them. And if you're making, I hope you know the person's skin type, because by the truthfully, coming from somebody who had really bad skin, some of you have witnessed it. Using the wrong product is very counterproductive. Hata ili utumie hiyo kipande. It's just because it's just flat. It's but there's components in many of these soaps
Things.
at least that it's just counterproductive. Don't use an oily whatever if your face is oily. Yeah. So if you know their skin type, then you'd have a cleanser. That's where you start. Cleanser. Sabuni. It cleans.
So like
Cleans.
there's this thing.
This
So
a
your
thing.
cleanser.
Now this is my basket.
Yeah. So
Make
your
a
cleanser,
gloves.
umeka gloves, umeka cleanser. So your cleanser tu ni ya uso.
Cleanser ni ya uso. Cleanser ni ya uso. Given how expensive they are, please don't use it on your body.
It's on your balls.
Come on.
Anza kupanga.
Don't do that. I'm begging you. So cleanser is for your face. Even the properties it has. Your face is usually a bit different from
the rest of the body.
anyways. Yeah. So first I've put a cleanser. Gloves, cleanser. Cleanser, wash your face. If you're like me, you can have 2 soaps to clean. I have 2 different
The face.
soaps. Yeah, on the face, which I use religiously. So kona mbili, imagine I do a double wash, a double cleanse. Just mimi ndo najua.
Then ukishaosha uso.
Ukishaosha uso, who doesn't want to smell nice like when they are showering? Just get a body wash. There's many. Personally, I like the men ones because they smell really good and they smell last. Yeah, they lather properly. So just get a body wash. Why not?
Like an old
So
Spice.
body wash
Old
ni
Spice.
basically ni shower gel tu,
Ni
like
Ni
Si
kama
ni shower
shower
gel,
gel.
shower gel tu, like
ni shower gel.
ni lugha ingine ya
na
shower.
ukiget ile yenye inakuwa shower gel and shampoo 2 in 1.
Unaosha nywele.
Osha kichwa unaanza.
Unashuka nayo.
Bora
So,
usioshe uso.
Yeah, you've gotten so and then
So now where are we? We're at body.
Body, yeah.
A shower gel. Listen, if you're not even trying to complicate your life, which it's actually sometimes unnecessary, unaoga mara 17 in one wash, you can even stop there. And then now
That's
we move
enough.
to the oils. Yeah, that's enough. You have a cleanser and a shampoo for your hair if you do your hair. But don't use the shampoo on your face. The way that if you even read the chemicals in that, that's not
Of a
good for
shampoo.
your face.
Oh, yeah.
Mpaka skin zenyu.
then so
When
na
you're
hizo
oils-
gloves ni za the whole body ama ni
Hizo
just
gloves, I personally wouldn't use it on my face. I think they're a bit rough. So for exfoliating, you use a scrub.
so scrub ni
Use a scrub. I tell you the easiest way to make a scrub. You use coffee, like coffee grounded with sugar, and that face wash, that ile face wash you buy hapo in the beginning.
alafu unazifanya nini?
You exfoliate once a week.
Unazifanya kuhusu hiyo ni kudu nini?
Oh, sorry. So you mix it with an essential oil. Eucalyptus, tea tree oil, zile massage oils. I'm sure you're familiar. They usually have those essential oils.
So unaweka unakoroga.
You mix it. You just koroga like a small container. You store it. Then you exfoliate once.
So unapaka uso.
Si ndio? Ukisha cleanse. So every day you have to cleanse. You have to wash your face. If you can do it twice a day ukitoka nje.
Men.
Si ndio? See, you've been outside.
Hiyo ni ngumu. Like tunataka very we want a very straightforward like an entry level.
Do you go to sleep like
Zee umetoka nje.
umetoka nje?
Sometimes we shower, sometimes not. Kama umeshinda kwa keja, sometimes haikuangi.
Okay.
But kama
sawa.
mimi unaona like for my schedule if nikitoka gym ta shower home. So hiyo saa nikisha shower hivyo home. So hakuna kushower tena ati nikienda bed. Hiyo imecover.
Oh, juu tuseme ukwenda mahali, si ndio? Okay, fair. But we're considering
Like saa hizi wewe tumetoka
amka asubuhi, they have an 8 to 5, si ndio? Amecommute, sijui amenyeshewa, anga sijui kona jua.
And dust ya tao.
Alafu we're talking about skincare. Why do you want
to
to get into
complicate,
skincare and then not do it just like go the whole
so then
the whole step.
ukisha shower
So you after cleansing, but exfoliating, it really takes like a lot out of your skin, so it's not advised to do many times. Do it once a week. Kuna exfoliator, like kuna the things you can buy, they're bought unabuy tu like an exfoliator. It can be a scrub or another.
Na hizo nini, na hizo like to masks and all that shit. Zinakuwa ziko category gani?
Sasa unataka tuongee entry level ama
Wacha tu nini. Wacha. So tumetoka kwa bafu. So mafuta isipite like 3 bottles of mafuta for
a serum and the most important hata ukikosa hizi tatu you should have is sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Yeah, you always talk about sunscreen.
Sunscreen, some people here have told me yeah,
so sunscreen acha tuanze na hiyo nini na hiyo moisturizer unapaka tu uso ama everywhere.
This by the way,
so the main focus ni uso sana.
Yeah, the main focus ni uso. If you look at the rest of your body, you'll find your skin like from here your skin doesn't really even require much. So face, moisturizer and a serum. Mostly people do vitamin C. So now those masks usually have those essentials. You can wear a hydrating mask that iko na vitamin C and some oils and water. That's hydrating. Then there's a moisturizing mask where it just moisturizes.
So for men, ni just get the moisturizer, yeah?
Just get a moisturizer. Just get a moisturizer.
Then umesema moisturizer, then what?
Serum.
Serum
like
and then
a vitamin C serum.
Sasa tuseme ni mafuta gani mtu anapaka mkono na miguu?
Lotion.
Nivea.
Yeah, Nivea.
Good Nivea.
Whatever Nivea for men.
These are action something. Then kuna hiyo sunscreen. Like what are the benefits of sunscreen like?
Sunscreen is so important actually. It really protects your skin. If you watch videos, there's a lot of studies at people who used sunscreen on their face and not their necks. And like if you see under like special lights, you can see the difference. Like uku, it's just like it's burned or something. You really can't see with the naked eye, but you can see all the mess that they use.
So what's the like entry level sunscreen for dudes and sunscreen?
Hiyo itabidi meuliza an expert.
So like
but kuna mingi. I've seen Uncover, which is co-founded by Kenyans.
And nimeona some ads.
Yeah, and I haven't used it personally because I use a different brand which works perfectly for me. Sunscreen, ile pesa utatoa, utajua tu si ya kujipaka mwili mzima. The amount you pay for it.
Huwezi paka mguu. So essentially like skincare is not gay for dudes.
Skincare is not
gay.
Come on now.
Like kujipenda, it's not self-love.
It's not gay. Then you should always do this is how much sunscreen you should use. Like these 2 fingers. So like you lay it like this and like this. Although if you have a spray bottle like me, you do like 7 or 8 pumps. And you should wear sunscreen even if you're in the house. Yeah.
And like
just always wear sunscreen.
So ukisha shower unafanya other stuff and una bounce. Then kuna the issue of like colognes and body odor and all that shit.
Literally, not having a cologne as a guy is gay. You're gay. You're gay. We need to start saying that because being gay is not a bad thing. But so that's face. Mostly skincare is face, yeah? But then we have these aspects of having your nails nice and short. So your fingernails, your
toenails. Yeah.
Come on, don't do that. Don't have your pinky finger. Okay, maybe
let's say
you grow out of habit for most people.
Let's say
I don't know. Like
I think
I
ni
don't know.
habit.
You
Ama-
grow out of habit.
Nini yo kugrow nails?
Especially hata si nails, the others unapatanga though miss jeka pinky finger in a long time, but when they used to appear like zilikuwa tu hata sijui kanatokea tu unakaenjoy kila time
But mi siwezangi kuweka long nails.
long nails.
Sila zikipingi tu.
Nice and short.
Just short juu mi najikata tu kienyeji.
Na if you train by the way makucha
Ukinini gym inakuanga nini. So
have your nails nice and short. You can have them, you know, you can have a manicure once in a while.
so ifanye tu in a summary for like 1 minute. Just a summary of everything you've said for dudes.
Everything
Like
dudes.
so
listen.
this is an endorsement for dudes. If you do this, you have you can pull cheeks. Yeah. If you do this,
do it for yourself.
you'll pull cheeks. So
Do it for yourself, but whatever you want to tell yourself, cleanse your face properly. It's the first thing somebody sees. Yeah, it's the first thing somebody sees akikuangalia. So at least at the very minimum, have a cleanser. Then have an exfoliator, which I've told you I make that myself. I use exfoliators that I've made with coffee, sugar, and essential oils.
na ile glove itakuwa inaweza act as
Glove?
glove.
Glove, me personally siwezi tumia kwa uso. It's too harsh for me, but people are different. But that day you're exfoliating, I think that's good because the scrub it's actually supposed to scrub just all the dirt from that week
Then
outside. Yeah. Then have a body wash. Have a body wash for the rest of your body. And then when you start skincare, please just have one tiny towel for your face.
or towel for the
Yeah.
ya ku dry.
Ya part dry, yeah. So now you can start your skincare, but you're still using your towel enye umekuwa ukitumia
Kwa miguu.
kwa miguu. Then now you're doing +1 -1. Just and it gets addictive actually.
The skincare. Naona hao skincare bros wakipenda hizo stuff juu
Lakini
wakirecord
wanaonanga
and
vile
all
their
that
skin
shit.
inakaa.
But so unajua sisi we are dudes. We don't know good skin ama
What do you mean? You don't know
Hakuna
good skin on
benchmark
yourself.
yani.
on ourselves hatujui.
The good
Create
skin
your
is
own
just how
benchmark.
you wake up and
Yeah.
you feel like
Yeah, woke up like this. Handsome.
unajua ni hivyo.
Okay. Picture it like this. It can get better. You can get
But
handsomer.
let me interject. The thing with me how I see this, hata kama hizo benefits are the skin and all that shit, ni ati women hujipampa, like they pamper themselves properly. Like ukishafanywa hiyo shit una feelingi ukiwa
Exactly.
una feelingi poa, like also like hata
Just
siku
think
nini.
of how you feel
Yeah, hata
when
siku-
you're cooking that with your girl.
Hata siku
Umevaa
nini.
mask, na maavocado kwa uso.
Hata siku hiyo hata usijafika hapo, the showers themselves.
Walai.
Juu like kama like the showers that I do, naweza chapa showers in like 3 minutes or less. But hiyo 3 minutes for a chick hata hajaanza anything.
I was
Acha
just
tu.
wetting my body. Yeah.
Like juu naona like ajimwagilia
Kuna
maji.
joto.
Naona.
Haraka sana.
Uso uliosha saa ngapi?
So hivyo. Because but how like women do this ni ati wanaonyesha like so much considerations to themselves. Juu hata akisha nini unaona like ametoka kwa shower atakaa chini amejifunga towels amechill nini like ana take time like wewe ushatoka shower
Kujipaka hata mafuta mwili yote. Wewe hata hauna hiyo time.
Shida ni gani? Shida uko mko na haraka ama wapi?
si hata
Si essential kwa
si haraka ni ati we don't see it as nini as juga kuna time mimi nilipakwa mafuta vidole and like huko kwa miguu and it felt like very different. Hadi kutembea
unaogopa kuzipaka uchafu tena.
hata kutembea nilikuwa feel like sijai feel like in recent memory sijai visualize
Fika hapo.
like that you can feel vidole like ikiwa na mafuta
They're nice.
like yeah, dudes should try that shit. You feel
Right? You should.
Your life
Even the
changes.
whole shebang where it's actually unajua kuna skincare days where now that whole process because it's actually a long
Nishaikuwa mtu
process.
anasuggest tukuwe na skin care day cause alikuwa
like-
hizo vitu mpaka zinakuwa na some sijui SP what is SP?
SPF.
Hizo
Sun
SPF.
protection
Hiyo ni-
factor.
So amezilea hapo tu mi niko tu kwa bed na simu hebu maliza che unafanya
Imagine having your face
Yeah.
steamed.
And
no,
unaona like for the self care ya men as you men we don't have any self care
Actually,
juu
yeah,
juu
what's your
ka
self-care?
nini ka a normal weekend for her ameenda like somewhere salon
yeah.
hiyo ni ati amefeel juu amekuwa na very long week
Imagine kwanza
Ona.
doing your hair
Eh?
and nails at the same day.
alafu ameweka miguu kwa hiyo
The
bubble bath
baddest.
like unaona ina feel like inakuwa ni wanaita self care
Therapy, yeah.
like for dudes
Therapeutic.
na hiyo ya nini hiyo ya every weekend si ati ndo the biggest one hii ni routine no wonder women ukuwa that happy and stuff juu sisi sijui for men sijui our self care ukuwa nini juu kama
I want to
yeah.
challenge just the both of you to do it for 2 weeks.
for 2 weeks
Just do it for 2
tutakupea
weeks.
feedback
Fair review
Nitajua tu ndo. I just know by looking at you. Cause that day enye uliosho uso ukapaka sijui nini. You yourself, you are looking at yourself unashanga.
unaona like even life looks
You know,
like even life inakuanga
hata
very
ukitoka
But
nje
I
you're
think-
just like
I think
butterflies and horses.
for men the farthest you enda ni like a cool haircut juu hata ukipigwa haircut una feelingi poa
so imagine sasa if you do all that
Imagine
shit
the next level. You're just happy and shit. And then now you start you can actually get like your hands washed and
by the way
have to
hadi
do
miguu
polish
kusuguliwa
or-
mguu
yeah, or your feet.
like well, mi like kwa nini hata zinanga hiyo nini ya kusugua miguu hiyo the kamawe hata sikumbuki the last time nilisugua miguu like kuna
kwa maadhe man
nilikuwa sugua nikiwa home kuna kamawe
kuosha miguu hivi
so
just
we'll try
yeah, please
we'll make a commitment
get a pedicure. Get a pedicure, get a manicure, and take care of your face. Take care of your.
your whole body
By the
essentially
way, it might sound cliche, but it somewhat changes how you just.
juu
feel
like
how you think about
ukafeel
yourself.
ukafeel hivyo like hiyo kwanza hiyo like the venye hizo weekends wanafanyanga wanaanga like they have so much consideration for themselves man yeah so our next jam is Passenger 555 by Jinku and Karun. Yo.
We are made of stardust, only made up. Human, hold your breath now under holy water. You made something new, you exist, and we are few. Know yourself, look inside, show me who. 555, time for change, passenger. We are only passing through. What are the chances I met you? 555, time for change, passing through. 555, time for change, passenger. 555, passing through. Time for change, passing through. 555, time for change, passenger. Da human. Time stops. I'm frozen in the moment. My full thoughts. You didn't know what I meant. You blew it over. It's not for your enjoyment. It's not for your enjoyment. I know that it's on purpose. 'Cause it makes me feel so worthless. I still fall for your trap. Set myself up for a recap. I still fall for your trap. Set myself up for a recap. But I'll take the heat. Make you think it's not the last time. But I'll be alright. 'Cause when it's all over, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm done.
That was Zenia Manasseh with When It Is Over. Passenger 555, Jinku, and Karun. So we are back. So one of the things that people say ni how chicks zinaitangwaje hizo on Twitter, the where messages of people you don't follow go
Requests.
yeah, how chicks requests look like the devil.
Symbolic.
Yeah. So one of the things I so there's this comedian who was talking about how he has a very not common number, but when chicks go out they give ni kama one of the chicks alikuwa anapeana namba ya huyo msee, like anasema namba yake and then they switch a number. So like watu my boys wakidhani wana text that mama. Inaenda kwake. So what like the craziest thing was that what dudes do is just send dick pics without saying anything.
Unsolicited.
Ati hajajiintroduce or anything. So mzee ati every Sunday morning.
You know how crazy it is? to open your phone hivi and the first thing you see is a random person's dick.
Every Sunday morning, alamkianga, like that's what he deals with every morning. So for like how common is that thing? Because I've been in with women wanasemanga hivyo, like mi naona sometimes like they're exaggerating.
No,
but
it's common.
How
It's
common?
happened to me.
How common is that thing?
Seriously, sometimes it's usually kwanza like a plague. It's like what is happening? Kama me, I think mi niweka actually before nipate although pia message requests zangu zo kwa mob, so
You haven't checked.
brav siangali, but it's something that actually happens. Ata somebody you don't even follow,
Yeah, for the
especially kwanza now on socials. Follow Yani, but then the first thing they've said, and then there's even no attachment, there's even no caption to it. So how are you supposed to reply to this? What am I supposed to do with this? What's happening? Then there's one weird man who used to send like different ones. Sijui it was other, well, I guess it was other people's dicks, but like it's like this is not the same one. A collection. Sijui ile scooter reply no ata behave like that person ama what was supposed to be there. It's so crazy. But you know what you should do? Seeing as you're getting many dick pics, just send a dick back. Just send ile yenye ulipata jana. Just shock them. Send a dick back. Yeah, just send another dick pic back.
social media is crazy.
But what is the reason? What is the
I don't know.
process?
Like when let me ask, is it prompted by what prompts this? Like nini, is it maybe you may go viral ama have you tweeted something ama what happens? Like ukiangalia kwa hiyo trend, like ni siku gani kuna all time high, ni siku gani wanateka
Acha
break?
nikwambie, that's the craziest part, because it's just by virtue of being a girl. And I tell you, I could be a catfish. I could be a nigger behind this female account, but you're sending dick pics to me because you think I'm
No, the thing is, from what you are saying, ni ati hakuna any interaction, it's just
hakuna interaction, ni mtu just bare cock iko hapo, alafu like what response were you expecting back?
like experience. I think experience, yeah, the social media experience for women and for dudes inakuwa completely different.
It's actually pretty scary still, like, because hakuna hata time.
Like akunanga ati leo ni weekend.
I'm very tempted to check my ati leo ni weekend.
Leo ni weekend.
Okay, maybe by the way.
Ama.
I'm very tempted to check my
Yeah, whatever.
my message request at random. Ukipata ni washo.
Tuambie tu umeipata.
Nimepata moja.
Yeah, man.
But there are even more like weirder things than dicks.
So like what's more weird than at waking up to random dick nini asubuhi?
What's more weird ni mtu anakukelelesha, mtu anakuandikia
Juu ya nini anakuelesha juu ya nini?
Jua kituli tu itamu.
You know, there's some day somebody DM'd me. Ati you look like a drama queen. A random DM. The first ever text.
Si labda alikuwa anaku nini? Hiyo ilikuwa opener. Alikuwa anakukatia.
That's pathetic.
Sina get
dick pic. I get my dick pic.
Si alikuwa anakunini, maybe alikuwa anarusha vibes.
But yeah, women.
Yeah, like what are some like what's the female experience like online?
Other than the dick pics.
Yeah, tushatoka huko.
Other than the dick pics and the endless DMs. Yeah, it's the usual. Kuna mtu tu anataka kukutusi. Somebody wants to marry you. Somebody wants to show you their dick. Somebody wants to see your shit.
Cheers.
There's somebody who wants you to join their relationship.
Kwani
There's somebody who wants to pay you to, be like, I'll just pay you for whatever kind of pics. Your feet, your boobs, whatever.
sasa si uza feet pic.
Hizo za fit pic I guess you sell. Nimeona madem kadhaa wakitalk about it and shit.
Check see like kama let's say Frank akona nice feet, See like hata jua kama fit or feet, si ndio?
Feet.
I think kuna manly fit wewe.
Hata kama ni manly, sikia, hata kama ni manly, yeah, ako soko hana nini ya kukubagain. Hana bargaining chip.
Mtu.
So like how what's the going rate for feet?
I don't know. By the way, I wonder if anyone wants feet pics, mniambie penye zinauzwa.
Kuna some feet finder something on internet.
Yeah,
nika only fans but for feet.
Kuna waindi wa kutaka kuona your vagina. It's like it's so much.
Like it's a jungle out here for women.
Yeah, it's a jungle. It's a jungle, but as long as it's just through the screen, we're good because you can easily block or not even block. But mi nishaika kapitia my
your catalog.
Yeah. It's the ghetto.
Like let's say hypothetically, hypothetically, how many messages like wacha tuzida to lifetime that we give a nini? Are they more than 100?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What? Okay, look. No, akuna nini. There's nothing bad.
Hiyo ni request
sasa. Tunaenda hivi chini.
Holy shit. Hizo ni kaa 100 already. Kuna show more.
Is it guy?
So kuna like whatever. Jeez, bro. I love the problem.
And I'm just like, I'm not even at
a celebrity or
I'm
at you are out there.
No, kuna mtu ameniuliza if I want a Tefla bag. Telfa.
Jeez, bro. So there's also kuna this concept ya when so utatu explain
hizo sini mingi.
Utatu explain from like a female perspective. There's this chick aliningi. Sio alikuwa na complain akonja or something. Then some dude akamtumia sio ilikuwa 12k at the end ya treat. Ulicheck hiyo?
It was upwards of 10k.
Yeah. So like from a mama's perspective like najua money is money, si ndio? Mimi nikatumia 12 Gs because ya coexist. Because I'm sad and hungry. Me sita nini like from a chick's perspective, from a dude's perspective, I'm to show like commonly what's going through these dudes nini minds. Wanataka kuluka rain ama nini?
Huyo hata ni kama hakuwa anataka kuruka line. Ni kama tu alikuwa tu na pesa extra. Hakuna venye ati mtu atasema ati ako njaa alafu unamfulizia.
So unasema ni lens. Ni kama mwenye angetuma
maybe ni lens. Probably inaweza kuwa but these people are not like your followers.
But they are not your followers.
Just some random jamas. In some random jamas ni kama
unajua mtu anaruka line msee amekuwa akikuengage for a while. Notice kuna hiyo resistance. So ana try like
kuona what ticks.
But sasa mtu out of nowhere alafu
me sijui the thought process but
what like
I'm grateful like jana nilipata dick pic, leo ni M-Pesa, we give thanks.
unalipia nini? Unalipwa for hardship.
anacompensate huyo mwingine.
Yeah, bana.
But me I think whatever, I don't think basically see nataka kuchomea those dudes who are needing you money. But see, I don't think that you'll view these dudes favorably over some other
By
dudes.
the you know it
Does it- will it
even
happen?
somewhat ends there. And
Let me-
sometimes
yeah.
they don't even want it to go any further.
Let me ask, like let's say vibe kukanja itaongeza points zangu, tuseme niko kuna leaderboard na watu 10, si ndio? Na niko number 9.
Uwe namba 9
Eh,
alafu umekanja.
Nikikanja napanda.
The ninis ni mingi.
Unabaki
the
yeah,
parameters
unabaki
ni
number
mingi.
9. So let's say
parameters ni
hypothetical,
mingi.
yeah.
Because by there you can just like someone for
Yeah,
whatever
Juju-
they are,
Ju-
and
yeah,
you can
yeah.
just not vibe with
Yeah, I
somebody.
think that was
Hata
my
akutumie hiyo
nini, that-
100K.
yeah, that was
It's
my
just
next
like,
point
I
to
still
your
don't
nini.
even feel
So
the same way to
yeah,
you.
so
But
sorry. So the question is
text back.
no. So the question is what sets apart huyu wa mwenye ako number 9 na his 100 Gs harukishwi anywhere, na kuna some dude who's just existing,
Yeah.
yeye ndo akitext uko usha
Usha.
so yeah, uko juu ya nduthi za hizi like na baridi and all that shit. What sets
I hate
apart
to say this,
what sets
but
apart these
Yeah.
two people?
a simple answer.
Yeah, like what's the
Sauce.
sauce. Sauce.
Sauce.
So like whatever, like for like let's say dudes who are listening, young dudes, when you wanna think like doing grand things, that could make nini, most of the time that won't happen.
Yo, you know I can only speak for myself.
Yeah,
and you cannot force energies. That's throughout like my adult life. You cannot force energies. I swear to you. Unaona huo msee mwenye maybe all they have is just the sauce or whatever. Maybe
Yeah.
even they're just
because
funny or whatever.
let me read some
And then
tweets.
kuna huyo wa 100K. It's just like if it's not there, it's not there, and you can only take this money for so much. And assuming the other person is not a fool, kwani atakupatia ngapi before
Achoke ama
atake kulipwa, you know, because
so the
there's
problem
really nothing there
that's
for
where
free.
the problem comes
Yeah.
in, like kuna an expectation from that transaction.
There's always expectations. Alafu kwani who is sending you 50K because you're breathing? Wacha nikwambie, you'll pay for it, and there's a way you'll pay for it, whichever however way it is. And but what sets apart, to answer your question,
Yeah, like what ukiingia, let's say like, there's a chick tonight ameingia club and there's amepelekwa club na some dude, and probably she'll end up with another dude after huyu mse amechafua meza and all that shit. She'll probably end up with some other completely
yes,
dude mwenye
she's
amemwona,
just a
you know.
slut.
Probably yeah, like
Which
what
is welcome.
yeah like what we want to know is how do I go, maybe mimi sitaki kuchafua meza or anything, how do I bag that chick mwenye some other dude amewak kumbaya drinks, asham text the whole week, mi nime show up like how do I be that dude wa show up?
A man without sauce. What's the saying?
The sauce,
What's
yeah.
the, you know, you
A man without sauce is lost, but the same man can be lost in the sauce.
Ghana, whatever. Who
Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. What did I want to say? That has reminded me something about like men and cars. It's like me, I honestly don't give a shit that your car can go 0 to 30 in 6.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's just like, it's the vibe. I don't know how to explain. It's
So
just
basically wewe
the
unataka
money
tu
is always
yeah.
a plus. The money is always a plus, but if you want something genuine, even if you want something genuine, even if it's it's with somebody with the money, it can't be about the money.
So these dudes,
It can't be about the money. You can't just be there for the money, because it will always come up
about
if
the
you,
money.
and then it will always come up. It will always be, first of all, kaum say, okay, so akiacha kukupea do leo, that's it, you've lost
una
the
dip.
relationship. Una dip. Good for you then.
unatafuta ingine.
Basi hiyo ni biz, ndio. And people do it a lot. People do it a lot by the people. People with people. People with money, and that's why akiwa kwa club ako na some random nigga over there ama kuna huyo chaliwa uko, because that's where her true feelings lie. Hapo huyo ndo anapenda.
So na kuna hii like hii concept yenye wase usema how ukishajua how things happen like in relationships, ama ukishakata mademu wenye wase wenye kwa relationship, ndo I realize uko kwa like unakuwa jaded.
In short.
What?
Like-
Sorry,
like-
you lost me.
Like for let's say a dude, there's this dude mwenye anakatanga dem ya jamaa fulani. Like yeah, kukua in a relationship inaanza kukua ngumu juu ya kuona what's
Real life
Danganya chali
situation.
yake.
like because it happens to most dudes, especially ka leo.
Okay, plus I'm assuming your responsibilities are
It's just
way
big,
less
man.
than
Like for me personally, I napenda like the least responsibilities I can bear.
so you'd rather somebody else's woman.
I don't like actively ati nikiona nimeona jamaa na dem ati naenda kukatia udem. I don't actively like do that, but kama mtu ako na mtu like kama mtu amekuja to me,
Akona chali yake.
it's not my duty to know to respect that dude.
You're not in that relationship.
Yeah,
with
it's
that
not.
guy.
It's yeah.
You're not the
Yeah,
one.
I'm not the one cheating on that.
You don't know the
And
nigga
anyway,
anything.
yeah, ndo alimpea fair.
Like, but at the same time, as I grew older and as I was talking to some other dude, alikuwa anishow like sometimes kuna ile ukisha umeenda tuseme kuosha uso or something, and then you look at your nini you look into the mirror and you feel how empty you are. you like
Avoid.
yeah, kuna avoid you are how like you feel bad for that man, not as that person, but
As a man.
as a man who
Ameput
anago
effort in short.
like amedo everything and his efforts mean nothing. Like unajangalia hivi una realize this it's tough
So then what do you think sets you apart from that person?
from that person, because what sets me apart from that person ni juu na introspect, ni juu nishafanyana dirty or something. Si ati nimefanyana dirty, ni juu nimesha like niko walk, nishajua what's happening, and most of the time sitakuwa hapo ati blowing someone's phone nikimuuliza kwenye yako, like my expectations, so ndo penye ile jaded imekam ni ati my expectations for people sometimes zinaanza kukua very low, like nakuwa ahead of the curve, ndo akikuja kunishaft
So it's coming.
niko hapo like hata ushtuki. Like for me most of nowadays like chenye inanishtua ni someone being very genuine
Like loyal.
and them being very good to me or something, like wakikuwa hivyo juu like I think naonanga vitu na I think it's not a good thing, but what
You're
can
like
I
me.
do?
Are you a pessimist?
Yeah, I'm a fucking pessimist.
Even me, I'm a pessimist even when I don't need to be, but I always see worst case scenario, and that's how we
Unaanza
move. We move from
kuprepare.
worst case.
nikikuja
Tunasonga huku, umesha self-sabotage, it's already seen.
Yeah.
And you know when you think of something, it just happens. I don't
just
know.
happens,
You
yeah.
think of
I
something
think
bad.
I think
it will
for
just
me nakwanga ni apathy where I don't care if anything good, anything will happen, like sikwangi kwa your frame na kwa tu niki expect either or
like something.
yeah something, but for most of the time I think this junaonanga naenda kunini naenda kuwa a positive person, alafu the next day naona someone complaining about something, naona there's no need in being this someone who sunshine and all that shit.
Yeah.
Ni interesting. But I don't think kuna mse huangalia ati whether this person is dating or not. At the start it's not a concern.
Yeah, it's not a
Until
concern.
you
Like,
start seeing
yeah.
some funny movements.
Uh,
Especially now kama uja take some funny responsibilities. Hata akianza kumove funny
yeah.
unaona. But now the time yenye umetake up some then uanze kunotice akimove funny.
Yeah.
But now the good thing is
Can
you'll
we
be
talk
ready.
about by the insecurities in dudes?
Yeah. Well, you can tell us, ama you can ask.
I'm
for it.
asking.
Yeah. Insecurities. It will depend. But
Guys are so insecure. It's like
I don't think-
what has happened huko nje.
it
Oh,
depends.
insecure in what way?
Yeah,
A
in a depending
person
what
ama
way.
in a
Hiyo yenye
relationship.
unasema tuseme sometimes you're saying ati your person is moving funny but at that point it's just your insecurities ama maybe
Yeah, there's
you're
that.
moving funny and then you're just projecting on the other person.
Well, it happens. It depends with basics za hiyo relationship. Ndio nasema kama hata mimi most of my approach ni hiyo yenye like I don't care.
You don't like interrupt.
But sasa kuna sasa ile yenye you are all into like a relationship sasa. I think kama umekuwa kwa street for so long.
So what he's saying,
insecurity.
like what?
Siwezi ita
Yeah.
insecurity.
What he's saying is,
Ni kuwa umeona. You've seen
Umeona
the lights.
what he's saying is, kuna nini, like kuna anaweza kuwa na dem A na dem B. Dem A kama ni dem wa nini mwenye tu anachapianga huko ana pop. Yeah, hana issue wherever she'll be. She'll be any other time. But kuna dem B mwenye anakujanga with that approach that you are now my person nini. Anaanza kukuwekea some a dynamic where anaanza kusema wewe ni like she's your person, ni dem yako nini. Alafu like kuna some rules that will apply to her that they just apply to this other person. So akianza kumove funny like let's say
Huyu.
Huyu
B
sasa,
akianza kushika masimu na whatever.
But don't you see, that's my point, don't you see? Huyu anafanya vitu zenye zinakufanya ushuku but by virtue of being with
the other one.
B, you're already doing something wrong.
Sketch.
So you're coming
But
from a very wrong place.
We can divide these things.
Ndo anaongeana na chali yake huko usiku nini. Then wewe
But listen for nini.
You're project on your girl.
Kuna hiyo yes, but kuna basics. Kuna very basics, especially like for me mta simu azipiga like azichukuliwa wangu. Like ikuwe ni wewe ndo the main one or the whatever, simu kuna venye simu like labda ikuwe ni mama yako or something. Like these rules.
Yes, ichukue simu.
Like like hakuna mtu like hakuna like that's a very high level of disrespect. And listen. I won't like Mr. Kapo nikisikiza. I know dudes. I know dudes. Kama mimi ningekuwa napiga simu nikipigia dem saa 4, hakuna kitu ya maana namwambia like yenye ati she has a class tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just want to smash. So imagine kwa hapo umechila hapo minding your business or texting
Texting your host.
texting your women, alafu kuna mtu hapa anakatiwa. Unaona, it doesn't make sense.
Shida iko wapi? The
Shida
game
ni
is the game.
it's not the game. It's the matter of principle where
Yeah, not on your tab.
yeah, it's not on your tab. Akitaka kuchomoka hivi asha nini, it's on her, but kuna rules of the house kuna some
So
rules.
does that apply to
It applies to everybody across
go
board.
back to this A and B? That applies to B.
It applies to everyone.
It applies to
It applies to the main chick, it applies to the side chicks, it applies to that chick wenye ulimpata na yeah, kila mtu like ina apply hivyo, like kuna basics kwa house. The house iko na some basics. But
what is that about?
It's about ni ile tu like you have to flex sometimes. Like you have to kumshow man lazima
the
ajue.
man?
Hata sikujua who's the man.
Alafu
Yeah.
It's now it becomes like unaweza pick up conversation it's very
Hapo
annoying to
hapo
listen to.
uncomfortable unajua tu huyu unajua tu nini mnapangana tu
Anamarinetiwa
like that's the problem
Okay.
yeah. But for those insecurities zenye ulikuwa unasema kuna you can see there are so many dudes with so many insecurities.
Yeah, dudes have a lot
Because,
of insecurities.
Ndio venye alikuwa anasema about the streets. Kuna time this dude was telling this chick atume pin kwenye anko. Mara amempigia simu mara 10. Mara udem akatuma pin. Huyu jamaa anasema dem lazima sasa danganyane sio ati ametoka Kiambu ameenda Ruiru to do something. Like kuna those insecurities zenye uko on your cheek so much that inaanza kuwa annoying. Na hakuna the easiest chicks to like turn against their men inakuwa those chicks. Amuuliza kwani boyfriend yako hatakangi ongea na watu?
Have fun.
Atakangi ujibambe.
And the problem is kama udem hakurate kuna venye anaanza kucontribute to that mjadala ya kukukuk. Unaona?
Mbaya.
Mimi sijui nini nafanyanga na yeye. Mimi hata amechokesha.
Yeah.
Murumia tunamurumia.
Like so and the thing is for dudes you should never like unaona huyo madem kao huwezi wa graduate to anything. Like
Because unajua.
Yeah.
But you still hit.
Yeah, you'll hit but
That
huwezi
now
graduate
remains the only
anything.
point.
Yeah.
Like the whole arrangement.
huwezi graduate.
Takuwa na move hivyo.
By the mademo wa watu huwezi wa graduate for anything.
Kama demu umeiba.
Demo umeiba but for
That ilikuwa a very wrong move. Unaweza kuwa umejikupa.
but for me
Yeah.
Like
It's not
kumtake
wise.
serious after maybe
umeiba.
tu wakudishi.
But me like for most of the time nimekuwa na mademo wa kuiba wakakuwa very I think
Very stable.
very
Inaweza turn out stable.
very wifely. It's quite stable, but like how they
So
did.
as
How
so
they
they
behaved.
act, yeah, but then do you
Was
you
washuku.
put them up or washuku?
Was like kuwaputa hapo aje on
Like
Not on a
like
pedestal,
somewhere.
but do you?
yeah kuna like unaweza unakuwa na levels but kuna ni vitu tulikuwa tunasema demo from like so kuna concept where kuna demo wa Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday na kuna demo wa weekend unaona demo wa Monday hizo kwa demo wa weekend.
Actually ni rare sana uturn demo wa Monday into demo
Demo wa weekend.
Very hard.
Yeah. So
Napanga niggas in my head.
so Monday useme demo wa wenyewe alikuwa demo wa Monday. Alikuwa kama 2 hours a day. Anarudi kwa anadisappear mnaonana the next week. So like akona schedule yake.
Okay, akipiga
Like sikia. Anapiga saa dogo nini? Tuongee nini? Like anyway like it's a disclaimer we are not endorsing hiyo.
That yeah.
But so unaona kama demo huyo wa Monday ukiona she's moving in some certain way. Unaweza mpeleka Wednesday. Ama Monday na Wednesday. Monday Wednesday. Then unaona leo kwa kwenye ni mbali si nini utaenda asubuhi. Like unampeleka on paces but kuna some chicks who never make it to nini
Sunday official match day
to Monday from Monday.
But weekend peke.
Si weekend like that weekend ni from Monday maybe Friday to Monday. It's someone who you enjoy chilling with.
Actually
okay.
Yeah. Weekend ukajipata unaenda mahali weekend enjoy any priority
and like you enjoy you enjoy like
where you are the
that person that person enjoys chilling with you mna watch a movie and all and stuff no. But most chicks when you look ukisema walikuwa wana complaining about at wewe unanionanga tu weekends ana complain about so kaa yeye anatolewanga weekend ana jua kutakoza mtoko
unamwona Wednesday
ndo nini Yeah, but we don't endorse
not
these. We're not
endorsing
encouraging
anything,
people
yeah.
to whatever.
A general
Usikuwa
discussion.
kama kuna dem poa, usianze kumrudisha sijui Monday na Wednesday na kumpima. Kama dem yako ni she's a straight up chick, just hold her down. The more like kuna some women wenye ukiwa hold down wanakuanga they die for you and all that shit.
I don't know about dying, but
Yeah, they'll do anything for you. Ukiwa na good woman. So I think the trick is knowing.
Mlisema kila mtu anafikiranga yeye ni a good.
Yeah, most women think they are good women. At the end, shit. Like what do you what utility?
Kuosha uso.
Yeah, like not every woman anaoshana uso. No.
Na
Gloves.
cleanser,
Like unaona, not every chick does that. No. Not every chick that gives a fuck kama your skin is good ama you are feeling okay. Ama you are feeling some type of way. Most women wanajicenter in your pain, in your shenanigans. So like every woman thinks because they are at yanakam mnakatana, she's a good woman or something.
Currency.
Yes, the currency, but unaona at the same time, yes, kuna some very basic things zenye it's not about getting laid, because some very basic shit. So for instance, kuna dema kama mtaa anze kucomplain, no sijui you are making her cook or something, no? Then there is a chick who will apologize for leaving dishes in the sink. So like unajua mna roll eyes and all that shit. Si unaona, so it depends. It depends.
Yake Wednesday sawa.
It depends. See, like kuna, it depends on the like whatever that person is looking for. Na their own criteria. So criteria.
True. I had friends walikuwa wananiambia lazima wakienda sijui waoshe bafu wafanye nini.
Yeah, kuna those, but the fucking funny thing ni ati
I'll always treat you very well if you come to my house, but I promise you I'm not doing any single thing.
Kuna yo, like it's
in
not a
your
must.
house,
It's not like kuna some men who insist on that. But me sionangi ikiwa necessary, because I can do my own dishes.
You can do your own dishes.
I can cook for myself. Me the problem inakujanga ukishaanza kucomplain about it. Ukibeta hizo dishes kwa sink, wacha tu zikae tu hapo.
So kusema
kama unaona problem, just fucking fix it.
Ama
unyamaze. Kuna two choices.
Lakini osha vyombo. You had a guest coming.
See, sometimes, but we need to that. I know this is a very bad attitude about things, about life, but ukisha kaa kwa streets for some time, inafikanga kuna time you'll clean up your house, wash even the walls and all that shit, and then you'll get cancelled.
Yeah, by the way, I think I think by the way, kila mtu aligo through your stage where
at least you have a
if you're gonna match that day, hey, you clean up the whole place.
It's exciting.
Hey. And those times your chances
Aki, you'll hate me.
Yeah, Aki, you'll hate me. Like for size,
at least your house is clean.
At least your house is clean. But sometimes
the only trash is you.
Yeah.
Apple.
The dick in hand. But the flip side, you must go through. Go through that, and then with time, not realizing it's not that important.
That's so important.
And then the thing, ukishaona venye mademu complain daily online. Hata kesho najua kuna dema la complain about something. Well, I realize see master hata kuosha hizo vyombo.
Vanity.
Vanity. They've been in worse places. Yeah, your two spoons. Azitafanya mechi ziende. Zia hizo spoons ziko juu ya bed.
Man.
Although let's talk about like proper relationships. A relationship
proper
where
relationships.
You know your person, you know your girl. Anakujua. Wewe unajua akikuja kazi ya kupika ni yake, but unajua vyombo hata waiguza. So like this is a working relationship where you just do the dishes and she'll always cook or vice versa. That's not so hard to do, is
It's
it?
not. It's not.
Is
It's
it
not because even
Yes,
like
ndio unafanya
even
Yeah,
like
your person.
hiyo ndio nafanya
even unaona those two mamas who say apologetic juu hakuosha vyombo alienda juu ako na haraka. Wao unaweza osha vyombo juu they enjoy cooking. Like kuna some women who will enjoy like seeing you okay on. Like ni venye ulikuwa unasema energies na kugauge vibe ni.
By there, that's what I was saying. Mtu atakuja kwako because you usually send them money, but you'll just see ajai hata toa glass kwa meza. It's just like
wase wajangi ku read
such
the
a
vibe.
cold space.
Wajangi ku read hiyo vibe ya nini. I think what most dudes should do ni kuona how late can she come to your house.
1 a.m.
Why?
ama if kuna some tweet I saw ati sikumbuki the right words nile like would this man would that man you are with, would you make a sandwich for that man you are with at 3 a.m. some sort of that pia unaweza like say unakumbuka so
Unajua unajidate hapo.
Ukishaangalia uone kama demu yako anaweza kupikia something at that time.
But sasa you know it's two way.
Yeah, it's true.
She'll only make you a sandwich if you deserve it. Hakuna vile sijui wendo huyo msewa wa uko every 3 weeks.
But I was wauko they live a very good life.
True.
I was wauko ndo upikiwa sandwiches at
Na mayai.
na mayai.
Okay, I guess basi ina depend na kila mtu, everybody their standard. Because I want to tell you that even women have those guys that
Women have dudes who lay their lives for, who worships the grounds that they walk on, but they don't give these dudes the light of day any chance.
They're the uko guys, like I'll text you once in 3 weeks Nikki.
Na huyu jamaa ata nini will ata fall over.
Huyo ndo akutuma pesa.
Like me like
But you know unaenda kwake amepika, ameosha vyombo, you know the actually the boyfriend
Type.
package,
because kuna
but
this
you
concept
don't
yenye women say they are now not dating their type so that they can get married. So like you don't
type yako
ni street niggas.
Type yako hata ikuwa. You might as well take that simp.
Street niggas.
But
But for nini venye ulikuwa sema in like in these things unaweza like ukajua kuna hiyo type, kuna ukijua you are that person, you have that power ya kusema kushow them a show up na show up, kuna kwanga na thin line in being a decent person and abusing that power yenye uko nayo. And that's what I saw juzi, that thread. Unakumbuka hiyo thread yenye watu walikuwa wakisema mademo wakiwabembeleza and all that stuff. Cheki. Like these dudes, I think walikuwa most of them walikuwa tu wakiposture and showing I have bitches who hit me up and all that shit. Like haita hard you treating you decently. Yeah.
Or even saying no, like you know,
even,
you don't have to drag somebody along.
Do like yo kunini kupimia dem food kwako like it's bullshit basi. Kumweka kwa nduthi angware.
Mayai.
Unapima mayai. Like kwanza hiyo time ya mayai. Hiyo time ya mayai moja ilikuwa like 8 bob.
Ilikuwa the cheapest
thing in the market.
Mayai was the cheapest thing. Basically hata kupikia mtu mayai was like this is some cheapest food, you know.
Hata saa hizi like kwani dema akula mayai ngapi? 2 3 eggs.
What?
Like just be decent like
inaweza kula ka 7 like.
Wewe unajua you are nini?
Finish maliza your statement.
You are different. Skia. You're a gym girl.
It's for protein.
By the kuna this point. So, kuna time kuna this ilitangwaje these tweets there's unpopular opinion. So there's dudes walikuwa 3-4 jacked dudes walikuwa wameuliza unpopular opinion about
them.
Yeah, so why do like, so my question iko two part ni why do people go that hard on gym dudes? Do those people are cooked for nani walikuwa watu wa Nigeria or Ghana or somewhere? Why do like Twitter or anywhere on social media mbona gym dudes who are cooked that much?
For Twitter, I think you can't do anything right. If you're fat, I swear to God, they're going to cook you. Once kuenda gym, they're going to tell you, sijui, mara you're hiding something or you're running away from something. It's like for Twitter, you can't really...
You can't
win. You can't win.
So the other...
But pia, gym bros have such a reputation. And it's a stereotype. It's not real, but gym bros have such... There's a reputation that precedes them, which it's now culture, so to speak. It's now now imekuwa
because they are meatheads, they are
yeah, and now you can't tell anybody otherwise because we have gym bros. Like I know so many people that go to the gym, and it's not like they're any different than
anybody in the population.
Yes, you know, they're just like
normal kawaida.
It's like what is the problem?
Then the other question is why do these dudes mbona wanashikanga moto hivyo like gym bros?
Steroids. You're angry.
Jew, none of those dudes were getting scared.
Wanashikanga moto ambao wanakuanga tu hivyo. Unajua by the
kuna distinction.
Gym by the that probably always
angry.
In the gym is where they're happy.
So kuja hapo online
wako motivated by Yanga.
So wakakama hapo itakuwa ni nini? So so because like those dudes
easily just ignore.
Yeah, that was my point.
Yeah, you can
that you can ignore
that shit because people people hata mi mara mingi people that just don't know me like on Twitter, if somebody is going hard, they're just gonna say, you know, you're fat and whatever. Then you read that comment, you're like, this is just somebody who wants to say something, whatever they want to say, and like fat where like they're just, it's just a thing. But yeah, you can't win with Twitter.
So these people should just ignore.
Just ignore. Plus, like you really don't. Alafu mtu anakustress on your phone. What do you mean? So block on your own phone. Ama toka on your
Kibuliwa unafaa tu kutoka.
But the thing is, mimi like when I used to tweet, nilikuwa nadhani everybody was like me, like mimi nikisha zima na lala. Kumbe people wako waweza kulala.
Wanafikiria vitu walikuwa
like mtu amekuwa cooked. Ajalala the whole night, amelia the whole night. Like me, like nilikuwa nini simu, nikishaacha simu.
Na kesho is a new day.
Kesho is a new day for
new.
There's no
unaendelea.
Kuna some new shit. Kuna some new shit to deal with tomorrow. So wacha ni urudishe the energy. But don't realize, but I came to realize very late that kuna watu who
they take it serious.
They get depressed and all that shit.
What?
Wanaanza kupata anxiety and all that stuff, man.
But sasa, if you're not fat and somebody's really fat, like...
But you realize that unaona, kuna dem atapost picture and she'll... I'll get 109 replies. The 110th one, itakuwa some dude somewhere akisema she has some weird something, some weird forehead. Hiyo ndo ata ignore the 109 heart eyes, positive ones telling her she's a goddess and all that shit, and aka mse moja wa 109
alia the
110th andike thread akisema how men are
suicidal,
how men hate women,
how men hate women.
But here there is no reason to write nasty things.
Kuna but with social media
comment moja ikosangi, like akosangi tu some crazy motherfucker out there who atasema tu je ajisikia kusema
and then but I think it's human nature where we just focus on the negative.
Negative. Yeah.
So because you've been like there on Twitter for a while, so it's a question. First, how do you stop like yourself from being jaded, like from seeing life with the lens of Twitter? How do you stop yourself from seeing life that way? And how do you stop yourself from, because kuna time they build you up, tweets will build you up, and then they come shaft you. So how do you separate your self-worth and everything from that?
First sijaifika hiyo place ya
Attach self-worth to
na ya kushaftiwa,
Uh-huh.
because hata hizo praises thing I like, this is just a platform. Like this
you don't care.
it's
Oh, you haven't invested anything
no,
in
not
that.
like that. It's like I'm not going to lose sleep.
You are not, because someone said.
No. But there's a time I went through a self-awareness journey, though. But this is now personal. Some people, they don't even know themselves. That's why everything wanaambiwa sticks. Because you don't stand for anything. So sometime in 2020, I went through a very painful self-awareness journey. It's so crazy because you learn toxic traits and your insecurities, and like how sometimes how you are to people, how you speak to people, how you perceive what people. So I can say that I'm quite self-aware. There's really very little that can get to me. It's like, if you think anything bad of me, I've thought 10 times worse of myself. Like you have no clue. But honestly, don't attach your life to social media, at least. At least not Twitter. IG, I can't even speak on IG.
IG, I see people are more positive.
But is it real anyways?
Wasema how... Yeah, it depends.
Wanakaanga bots.
Unajua kuna this chick, I don't know if we should talk about it, but Patricia Kihoro alisema ameibiwa for the third time. The third time in 4 years, like three different locations. Like kuibiwa nyumba ime
Vandalized.
like very
vandalized.
different houses wamebeba vitu.
Different houses wamebeba kila kitu in 4 years. So then I was thinking, then IG, they were like, oh, I'm so sorry and whatever. And I wanted to comment up on like, but uko see where you say what you actually think. So then I went to Twitter and I'm like, it's unfortunate that has happened, but she should check within her friends. Uwezi kwa vandalized 3 times in 3 different locations ati
by random
strangers, by random people. It was just like, but nobody on Instagram, not even a single soul.
Kila mtu
Au
Instagram
mabeshte wake hao
anakuanga
hapo ndo walikuwa hapo, pole, but what? But me, I truly thought she should check within, she should check her close friends. But that's only something you can say on Twitter. And you see on Twitter, that's really my opinions. No, she really doesn't have to take that. Now, she doesn't have to go, sasa a cut off all her friends. A random tweet, alisema ati.
Ndi mabeshte wake wanampora.
It's like, it's okay, that's your opinion. And as long as you see it's not hurting anyone, it's not harmful or anything. You're entitled to your opinion.
Your opinions.
Yeah, but what I can say is watu wajijue. Just know yourselves. Like the way you guys were saying about buddies. Like, don't
You what you can handle.
where you went and got ule dem ana split hapo katikati ya club. Alafu unamwambia sato asiende out. What?
Hawezi.
Haiwezekani. Just find your simple nini. So just jijue. Just know yourself. Yeah. Just know yourself.
Yourself a favor.
And you know, when you know yourself, you know what you're putting out there. Because when you're
So you're the nini, the journey, you're the whatever journey.
self-awareness.
So like what did it entail? What steps did you take?
So a friend of mine, was going through his first ever heartbreak. First ever in like
in life.
he's
Should have been
35 now.
heartbroken at 11.
So alikuwa
That
30.
was alikuwa 32 hapo 33
What?
I think.
Ni rich
32.
kid.
Amekuwa akifanya nini na maisha yake? Ndio afike hapo.
Ndio afike hapo.
So he was going through it.
Alikuwa na go through and sijui which is worse. I don't know. I can't imagine going through a heartbreak right now. Like as my first
an adult,
ever, you know, my first ever as an adult. It would break you.
Yeah,
It's like so so in that moment we were just trying he really made me see like life and relationships in a different way because he was actually very truthful in
that relationship. Ama with
in the
himself.
things ali contribute to
Or
that
to-
relationship not working because mostly inakwanga tu the other person ndo alikuwa mbaya alinifanyia hivi na hivi. But when we were talking and trying to be like him truthful with himself and also with me, it was like, yeah, you really did some messed up shit. Like, hata wewe ungefanyiwa hizo vitu,
Haunge
you wouldn't take
do,
that, sindio? And then now you try, and so now of course he was trying to get her back, but there's now something called communication. Communication, you have to have nuances and you actually have to be, by the communication means you have to be selfless. When somebody has done something to you, tuseme me and you are dating, yeah? If something has upset me, na nikwambie, wewe ufanyangi nini na nini na nini, your first whatever will be to defend yourself.
Yeah.
But you're only defending yourself because I've attacked you. Whilst now what I assume is healthy communication is I could say, oh, you did ABCD, which made me feel ABCD, and that's why I did ABCD. You know, those are things you can address. You can see, I told you I felt unloved and unwanted and whatever, and then now you're thinking, oh, I didn't know my actions like
contributed
made you
to
feel
that,
like but I've told you the same. Maybe hata nikutext like uni texting or whatever, and maybe hata ulikuwa unafanya vitu zako, but me telling you not texting me makes me feel
some type of way.
1, 2, 3, 4 as much as hata kama you are busy now you're caring that damn like why is your person feeling unwanted or unloved? That's such an unnecessary whatever. But now that's communication, and how many people do that?
Very few.
So now nimeshakwambia hani only texting sijui what you hate me, you're texting your hoes and whatever. The only logical thing to do
Ni
defend
kujidefend,
yourself.
yeah.
And whilst you're defending yourself, I feel like uelewi
Uelewi the
vile feel.
struggle,
But sasa
yeah.
hata sijakwambia that I felt unwanted and unloved, so you don't even know how I'm feeling. I just attacked you and you defend me.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's
Basic communication.
yeah, it's not basic, but so anyway, in that journey, that's what those are. So now as alikuwa na group here, we sort of just grew together because now I started applying those things
Ulianza
in my
ku-reevaluate
life
your
because-
nini.
yeah, because now I'm thinking, how is it do I talk to people? How do I
Interact
how do I-
with people.
how do I display my feelings? Like, did I attack that person? Then after I defend, nikajiambia to
hell,
ajali
yeah.
or anipendi or whatever. Whilst I really didn't communicate. I didn't, because communication takes nuances and it takes being selfless. Or even if let's say I'm angry about you texting me, like why didn't I text you? Why wasn't I the one to call you
To
and find
initiate,
out if
kama uko
something
sawa,
wrong?
yeah.
Why is it ati saa nimengoja hizo 24 hours
Ndio useme.
nimekuwekea hivi wanted ati ngoja ni text aone.
Mpaka
It's
zifike.
like, just you have to be you have to be selfless with yourself, because so I could have called you.
Yeah.
Mi ndo ningekucall ama mi ndo
Unge text.
Ngoja hizo 18 hours hata
Umekaa huko. Ati
mtu anakwambia Merry Christmas.
but hiyo nini inakuanga gumu. Hiyo like your self reflection.
It was painful because you find some things about yourself,
That are
even
not
some
nice,
toxic
yeah.
traits. You start thinking like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have handled that the right way, and maybe you thought you were in the right, but you didn't know better, and that's why we try and take this journey through. being truthful with yourself is actually
It's very hard.
yeah, it's hard and it's difficult. But imagine I've been true with myself. So you think at you on Twitter you're going to tell me some shit. Nah, it's ningu.
So I think it's all about like self-awareness and
yeah.
because for most people on Twitter ndo naonanga wakianza kurealize them, wakianza kurealize that they have flaws. Like mtu amegrow up akiwa
Yeah.
really,
Carefree.
akiwa free, akiwa nini. Una post picha 2-3.
Mtu anakuambia, mtu ana point out that one
Yeah,
thing.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
Like that I think most body kuna ulicheki ile tweet ule dem alikuwa aki nini ati 10 years ago you did this and this.
Oh, akiambia Rama.
So some mama jamaa alitweet some walk shit. Alafu some mama akamshow ati I remember 10 years ago you told me I'm not bangable or something. And I thought you should have known that. So no, like amebeba hiyo shit for 10 years. Well, this dude has had.
And you know the problem with that is the next dude mwenye anamwambia she's perfect and she looks good and she's bangable. Hamini
For 10 years, but for 10 years that's
but na yeye hajawahi self reflect because then you should know and everybody has flaws. Whatever your flaw is, just like accept it and live with it or change it. But
I think also like for most people they should get off the bus for some time.
yeah,
Get
catch
off Twitter.
someone else.
Get off Twitter and see like
I've
life.
done that actually. Like just
You see
deactivated your account.
when to life in a different way because you realize the problem with Twitter ni ati you think life iko hivyo.
Iko hapo kwa
That
timeline.
box.
Yeah, that ka box. But you go out
Real
here.
life is very different.
Yeah, you go here unaangalia unaongea na una interact na people who like simu zao ni kamuizi. And their lives they still communicate. They still get their news.
Actually that's why I think watu wenye upost hizo vitu I think they just actually curate that situation to be able to get your screenshot ndo a post because kuna some screenshots zinakwanga hapo and you're like what could under what circumstance would you speak to somebody just like that kama ule kuna mse ashai post some girl was just asking for like 100 bob and she was like oh I need to feed my child and we didn't eat and the response was like so nasty and it was dragged like ilikuwa like mtu alikuwa anataka kupost his screenshot like
ameandika intentionally
and you're like this is so
And you can say just say now.
walks around with all this bile and if you do that's so crazy.
Yeah, get off the bus for a few days.
Yeah, get off the bus.
For an hour. Talk to your parents.
Now the universe is massive.
Hey, man.
uende ukatafuta ma waterfalls na huko
Yes,
man.
yeah, and that's why I respect people who go to the gym because unaendanga huko your mind just opens up to so many other things. It's like who
And then you realize how like tiny you are, the
you're
weaknesses
so
that
tiny.
you have.
Yeah, na mashida zako
Na shida zako be ni mingi.
such a small thing in the whole universe. But gym bros are nice.
Gym bros are nice. So our next jam ndo tufunge show will be The Way You Move by Stacey Kamato.
But the way that you move and do the things that you do, I really want to know your name and get you at risk. Ooh, the way that you move and do the things that you do, I really want to know your name and get you at risk. You really are so charming, baby, the way you carry on. And what we got is fire, we're burning all the bridges down. You really are so charming, baby, the way you carry on. And what we got a fire, we're burning all the bridges down. Slightly amused with the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you at risk. Ooh, the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you at risk. And all the lies you told me, baby, I love them all the same. Like when you told me, Stacey, you Slightly amused with the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is. Ooh, the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is. They can't talk about it. They can't talk about it. They can't. We don't care. Talk about it. They can't talk about it. They can't talk about it. They can't. We don't care. Talk about it. They can't talk about it. They can't talk about it. They can't. Slightly amused with the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is. Ooh, the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is. Slightly amused with the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is. The way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is. Ooh, the way that you move and do the things that you do. I really wanna know your name and get you what it is.
When I get sober, I'll get my act together. I will put my life in order. No longer be a victim of the devil on my shoulder. Lord knows I've been lost for way too long. I'm getting older. Now move down now, yo, myself. Call my mama and tell her that I'm sorry for the lies and pain I've caused her, and tell her that I never meant to turn out like my father. Lord knows that she cried too many tears for all my drama. Now bound is a my thing. I call my daughter, listen to the stories of a guy that she called father. Hope I get the courage to say sorry to her mother. Lord knows that she tried to make it work. I pray the karma will be easy on me. When I get sober, I look for all my friends. I make amends, I drink more water. Find somebody new to love again. Feels like it's over, but Lord knows that I need another chance to start all over. Nami sili sirudi kamwe.
Yeah, so we are closing down the show. Santeni for those who tuned in. Any last words?
I don't have any last
Wacha Frank. Any last words? Oh, by the way, you were nominated for some for Sondeka 2023. So go vote. Tuwatumia link kesho.
Yes.
Go vote for us.
Socials as usual.
on that.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Feels amazing. Like
Like, my guy.
ukimake it hatutawasahau.
Like first I want to
Yeah.
make myself.
Yeah, and my team and whoever. So thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you so
Been a pleasure,
This
man.
was fun.
Yeah, go follow
Welcome
her on,
again.
and follow her podcast.
Yeah, House of Sherehe.
House of Sherehe.
Big drop. every
It's a weekly.
Friday.
Every Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
We drop every Friday, and then it's live on air on Nation FM.
On Nation FM
10
on.
to 11 a.m.
Oh,
on
nice.
Fridays.
Nice.
Then actually that's the first place it drops on radio, 10 to 11 Friday. Then now it goes to other platforms, and now we're back.
On the first episode, Colin.
Next week, Simakusho.
Next week.
Next week is our first episode.
Awesome.
Our first episode for season 2.
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sisi tunaendelea tu. So we'll see you next week, same time, 10 to same place, yeah. But we'll be dropping our own podcast during the week. So just santeni sana.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Navutishwa moshi pia napuliziwa, navutishwa naishi kama paka nalishwa, navutishwa haya mapenzi sitalipishwa.